and I like to do the like how strong is strong enough. It's like as strong as you can possibly get as long as you keep your KPIs that you need to be good at your
As
sport.
long as you're tracking the stuff that's important, because strength, in my opinion, isn't really a KPI. I don't know, like
No, I mean it.
how strong do you need to? I don't know, like it it depends, right? It's
Yeah.
context driven.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I use a lot of the kind of initial research that's just been out for a long time on like lower body power. And then if I really feel that their strength is a limiting factor for their power output to improve, then I make strength a KPI.
Yeah, I mean, with this guy, we've done a ton of plyometrics. Like I have him
Yeah.
doing that every day. I think those are more of the qualities that make pitchers throw hard, is that like
Yeah.
springiness, the bounce and the rhythms that they have. I think it's a lot less to do with max strength than we are taught.
Because max strength requires so much skeletal compression, and you usually are going to hit a sticking point. And so, like halfway up on a bench press, when that gets really hard and you're fighting through like a slow portion of the move, you're adding so much just total body skeletal compression that you're taking away relative motions. Just to explain that little barbell versus dumbbell bench analogy, and
About the shoulder, I guess, like what happens when you bench too
well,
much.
yeah, that's what I was gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say. So it's not necessarily because it puts you in a bad position. It's not because it puts extra stress on the elbow per se or the shoulder per se. You are
You just got to do the
adding.
sleeper stretch though. If you
Yeah,
just do the
just
sleeper stretch, you'll
then
restore your
restore
gird.
all IR.
Yeah,
Back to
you'll
GERD.
prevent your gird.
Prevent GERD. Sounds like a S.
General
It sounds like a
general.
STI.
Sorry, I had
It
to throw that in there.
you're call it let's call it a barbell bench press. Your body in order to produce force and move that bar is going to create so much compression through the pecs and through the musculature of your upper body
On
that
both sides too. I think that's
yeah,
important to mention.
especially if you're doing a bilateral exercise, that you are going to reduce your ability to have a pump handle. So your rib cage is going to change shape, which we've talked about before, is obviously going to impact range of motion at the shoulder.
Available
Um,
spaces, right?
yeah, it's going to impact how your scapula is going to sit on the back of your rib cage. That convex concave relationship is potentially going to be altered or messed with, and you're
But
going
you
to
just
be
gotta work on the
slowly
serratus. You just gotta work on the
waiters
low trap
carries.
and
Just got to do
the
your waiters
serratus.
carries.
Yeah, bottoms
Um,
up too. Yeah.
and so that like that, in my opinion, is the real answer to like why someone might not want to, dumbbell bench or barbell bench. And like again, I have a
But
bunch of high
maybe we
school.
want to compress that space for some people.
Yeah, some people there'll be something way down the line when we get really deep into this. I'll go into some of these big league pitchers and like how some of them need compressive strategies at certain times in certain spots that you wouldn't really think about. But that's some funky deliveries for a later time. If someone's saying what they really mean or what they really should be saying is you're a tube of toothpaste, and if we just compress the hell out of the top of that tube of toothpaste, you're never going to be able to get pressure or energy. There's going to be interference here, and and then it's going to bang you early at the elbow. It's not going to get to the ball. You're going to start cutting balls.
Your arm
Like
slot just got.
all these old dads of the kids I train are like, yeah, like I just got too big from football season. I just had to go play first base because I was cutting ball. It's like, you're exactly right, more or
Yeah.
less. So I'm glad you're sending me your kid because I agree.